Hello friends, today we are going to travel back in time to a time when the Earth was inhabited by amazing creatures, dinosaurs. They are some of the most mysterious and impressive creatures that have ever lived on our planet. We'll break down how they came to be, how they evolved, and what ultimately led to their extinction. We'll also learn some amazing facts that are sure to surprise you. Let's go. So let's start at the beginning. Dinosaurs appeared about 230 million years ago in the Triassic period. At that time, the planet looked completely different. All the continents were united into the supercontinent Pangaea, and the climate was hot and arid. It was in such conditions that the first dinosaurs appeared. The first dinosaurs were small and rather unimpressive creatures. They walked on two legs and had an active lifestyle. Some of them were herbivores, others were predators. Remarkably, they did not immediately become the dominant species on Earth. At first, dinosaurs only competed with other large animals. But over time, dinosaurs began to evolve rapidly, increasing in size and taking over every possible ecological niche. Why? It's because they proved to be unusually adaptable to changing living conditions. The Jurassic period, 200 to 145 million years ago, was the golden age of the dinosaurs. It was during this time that they reached their gigantic size and began to truly dominate the planet. This is where we meet the giants we all know, such as brachiosaurs and diplodocs, herbivorous dinosaurs that could reach up to 25 meters in length. Herbivorous dinosaurs thrived on the abundance of vegetation that covered ancient forests and grasslands. However, they had to defend themselves against predators. One of the most formidable predators of the Jurassic period was Allosaurus. It was a large carnivorous dinosaur that hunted large herbivores using its speed and powerful jaws. Interesting fact, pterosaurs, which are often confused with dinosaurs, were not actually dinosaurs. These flying reptiles evolved in parallel but were not related to true dinosaurs. Nevertheless, their presence in the Jurassic period shows how diverse the animal life of this time was. Let's move on to the next stage, the Cretaceous period, 145 to 66 million years ago. This period gave us some of the most famous dinosaurs. The Cretaceous period was a true heyday for the diversity of species that took over every possible habitat, from land to bodies of water. The most famous dinosaurs of the Cretaceous period were undoubtedly Tyrannosaurus rex, velociraptors, and Triceratops. Tyrannosaurus rex is the true king of predators. Its huge size, powerful jaws, and intimidating appearance made it a symbol of the era of dinosaurs. But in addition to predators, the Cretaceous period saw the emergence of many herbivorous dinosaurs with amazing adaptations. Triceratops, for example, had 3 horns and a massive bony collar that helped them defend themselves against predators. Interesting fact, velociraptors, contrary to their depiction in popular movies, were actually much smaller. They reached only about a meter in height, but they were extremely fast and intelligent hunters. The mass extinction that occurred 66 million years ago remains one of the greatest mysteries in the history of our planet. Scientists have put forward many theories, but today most of them converge on the version of the fall of an asteroid. Asteroid, according to scientists, had a diameter of about 10 kilometers and hit the area of the current Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The impact created a crater more than 180 kilometers in diameter. This catastrophic explosion caused a chain of devastating events: giant fires, tsunamis, and the release of huge amounts of dust into the atmosphere. Dust and soot darkened the atmosphere, leading to global cooling and the destruction of ecosystems. Plants stopped growing, and the entire food chain began to collapse. In such conditions, the dinosaurs could not survive. An interesting fact is that despite the mass extinction of dinosaurs, some animals like crocodiles, birds, and small mammals survived the catastrophe. How did this happen? Many of them were more adapted to the extreme conditions or fed on what remained available after the catastrophe. Although it seems that dinosaurs have disappeared, this is not entirely true. One of the most amazing findings of paleontology is the realization that modern birds are direct descendants of dinosaurs. This fact is supported by numerous finds of transitional forms such as Archaeopteryx, the oldest known representative of feathered dinosaurs. It had features of both reptiles and birds, teeth, tail, and feathered wings. The evolution of dinosaurs into birds is an amazing process that took millions of years. Over time, some dinosaurs developed the ability to fly, and their bones became light and hollow to facilitate this task. Thus, many of the features we see in birds today were actually present in their ancient ancestors, the dinosaurs. Interesting fact, the chicken is the closest modern relative of the Tyrannosaurus rex. Although it sounds surprising, genetic studies show a close relationship between birds and some large predators. Now let's get to the most interesting facts about dinosaurs that will definitely surprise you. Dinosaur size. Not all dinosaurs were giants. The smallest dinosaur was a Compsognathus, which was slightly bigger than a chicken, while the largest dinosaur, Argentinosaurus, could reach 40 meters in length and weigh up to 100 tons. Social animals. Many dinosaurs lived in herds, which helped them defend themselves from predators. Herds could consist of dozens or even hundreds of individuals. In such groups, dinosaurs could care for their young. Species diversity. There were more than 1,000 species of dinosaurs on the planet. Scientists continue to find new species around the world, making dinosaurs one of the most studied and fascinating groups of animals in history. Color and feathers. Modern research shows that many dinosaurs had feathers. Some were probably colorful like modern birds, although they were previously thought to be exclusively scaly. Longevity. Some dinosaurs could live up to 70 to 100 years, especially large herbivores. That's almost as long as modern elephants. Some dinosaurs had poor hearing, but an excellent sense of smell. For example, the Tyrannosaurus rex had highly developed olfactory lobes in its brain, which allowed it to find prey by smell, even over long distances. Some dinosaurs could swim. Research shows that Spinosaurus, one of the largest carnivorous dinosaurs, could spend considerable time in the water, hunting fish and aquatic animals. Dinosaur teeth changed throughout their lives. In some species, such as Tyrannosaurus rex, teeth were constantly renewed. When one tooth fell out or broke, a new one grew in its place, allowing them to remain efficient predators. Dinosaurs could have multiple brains. Stegosaurus had a so-called second brain cavity in its pelvis, which could have been used to store energy or perform certain neural functions, giving rise to hypotheses of a second brain. They possessed a very diverse range of teeth. Herbivorous dinosaurs such as Triceratops had teeth designed to chew tough vegetation, while predators had sharp, cutting teeth. Our exciting journey into the world of dinosaurs has come to an end. These amazing creatures have left an indelible mark on the history of our planet, and scientists continue to discover more and more amazing facts about them. What surprised you the most? Write in the comments. Don't forget to put a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss new fascinating stories about the ancient world. See you soon. Subscribe to learn more about the mysteries of the ancient world.